Alright, it's yet another fucking unboxing video. Let's get over this. Here we have the Lado Pocket. Here's LADoTOYS Pocket PG-01 Swimsuit Girl. Which is kind of funny because it is pretty much the namesake. It's a pocket sized figure. And then we have this little figure on the artwork, pretty much tearing off the packaging with the towel behind, looking very suspicious. Pretty much thinking, oh my god, what the hell have I done? As she is pretty much guilty that she just destroyed this box. How the hell did you even destroy it? Anyway, as you can see here, we have the figure with the accessories, and of course, the donut ring, the beach ring. That is pretty much a sprinkled donut. And of course, codes, yada yada. Oh, LADoTOYS seal stamp. And of course, Gundam is pretty much iconic way of stamping figures. Just knowing that this is from Gundam, which I actually got this from that store. And if you want your own figure of Swimsuit Girl, which she is pretty much 11 centimeters, link in the description. And of course, if you are not interested in that figure, there's also other figures that might interest you even more. Either way, like, comment, subscribe to please the algorithm gods, and let's open this one up and just review this. Because, yeah, let's just say that this figure is quite interesting because, as I saw the price point for like, I don't know, 20 bucks. I think it was 20 bucks. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, it was like around 25 bucks that I got this figure. And honestly, it kind of appealed me. Because it's kind of funny in November, but it's like almost close to Christmas and it was pretty much close to Halloween. You think that they would just promote like pretty much spooky or Christmas Day stuff? Nah, summer. Because of course, because of vacation. Which honestly makes sense. I mean, have you seen like something like Snowbreak, or any other kind of, well, products that pretty much did that? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Even some VTubers pretty much had peach kind of designs and just had them in pretty much in late November and such. Anyway, all I can say for now is, yeah, some nice quality base. It's plain but simple. Though this peg seems a little bit too small. I don't know. And doesn't smell anything. The texture looks pretty on point of any kind of beach equipment. Any beach ring. And it does look like this was pretty much that is just filled with air. And the shape is also very, well, plasticky. Not in that way. I mean that this kind of feels like just rubber plastic being blown by air. It's really nice. And of course, here we have the accessories, but we're gonna take a look at that later for a later effect. But let me just say, on point, I'm just gonna take away the plastic, which she's pretty much consuming microplastic at this point. And here we have the figure, and oh my god, it's so tiny. For comparison, here we have her next to my 3D printed Hornet. She would make a pretty good cosplay of Hornet. I mean, hell, even both of them are pretty much skinny as hell. Not a good comparison? Alright. Here's Mato. You know, if he saw this girl, he would act like, I don't know, Uncle Roshi. Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Yeah, because Mato is pretty much horny. For Nokama. Alright. Here's another comparison. Commander Class Megatron. Not comparison near enough? Alright. Oops. Here we have her next to female Starscream. Honestly, a very fitting size. Alright, last comparison. Just to compare to you all. Here we have her next to Lucy, which is a 6-inch figure. Do you see that there's a good reason why this one is called a pocket size? Because she is pretty much a bikini wearing girl that is the size of your hand, or the palm of your hand, and is so damn fucking tiny. Oh wait, that's right. She kind of reminds me of the size of Baroness. Yeah, yet another 4-inch figure that honestly is the same size. And both still got some very nice plots or personalities. Though this one's nose is a little bit better than this plastic surgery one. Jesus. But taking a closer look at this swimsuit girl, we can see that her face is very anime. And honestly, quite shocked. But the fact that it is so fucking small and her mouth is still painted, that baffles me even more. Because how the hell did they even manage to paint that face? And of course, there's also some tip. Yeah, is this video gonna get demonetized? I don't give a fuck at this point. They barely even fucking demonetize my videos that much. And besides, she's on her bikini. I'll tell you if this video gets demonetized later on. But for now, let's just drawing on this design and the shadiness and the thick ass and the 4 butt cheeks. But yeah, still a really nice looking butt until you break the scope. Sort of? I don't know. Nah, not really. Honestly, I cannot fathom how nice this shading is. It's kind of scary how well crafted this is. How the hell is something like LADoTOYS managing to have better shading and better paint apps than goddamn Bandai on their S8 monsters? I don't get it. And let's just fucking take a look at the goddamn fucking feet. I'm just going fucking with Asperger right now with my goddamn autism. Jesus Christ, because look at the feet. Look at the toenails. They're painted. They're painted this small. And I look at them right now. Every single one of these fucks is painted. That's amazing. How the hell is this better painted than previous fucking Bandai stuff that's been coming out? Like, that is just insulting. And yet this one just fucking knocks them out of the park. I might show more size comparison about other figures I have in my collection that's also pretty much swimsuit later. But for now, let's just admire the pony-haired girl that honestly looks like a Musume kind of character. I haven't played that game yet, but I'm still gonna do it. But overall, she's just adorable and very attractive. Anyway, let's just put on this beach ring and let's just get to her. Okay, now that's just okay. That's just adorable. That's just adorable. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hold on, before I do something, I must check. Oh yeah, there's also a hole here to plug onto her feet. Honestly, yeah. What'd you know? Put in my ass. Fuck me sideways because I did not know this was actually possible. But this pig is better, well, designed and better, has a better solidity than Baroness kind of stamp. Because while it has the kind of same shape, it's honestly a little bit more secure on this female figure. But if you want more kind of expression of this figure, you can also use the optional accessories such as the feet here, which are just on her tippy toe. Which, if you want to do it, all you need to do is just use a hairdryer because I'm a reviewer. I might do this. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Okay. Woo. That was simple. All right, I must just put on one because yeah, it's very, very snug. But yeah. I mean, you can just put on one stand, and then she can pretty much do a ballerina. Which, yeah, she kind of looks like a ballerina with a swimsuit ballerina. A ballerina on her bikini. Would you know? That is just adorable. Alright, let's just remove the feet here, and let's just get to her other accessories, because there's nothing more to talk about this girl. Of course, considering these are very easy to remove, I might show... Oh yeah, one note to say, be careful when you remove them. They are tiny ball joints. So do not be so fucking rough with these. You will snap them. So don't be stupid. Alright? Be patient. Be gentle. Especially in bed. Alright. Well, if you want to decorate her, you can pretty much give her this ice cream. Or 2 ice cream cones. 2 scoops of ice cream on 1 cone. Would you know? I wonder what flavor it is. It looks pretty tasty. And actually fits very well in her kind of summer kind of theme. And then she got a cup of coffee. Or is it a cup of tea? Anyway, it's kind of a espresso. Either way, it's very nicely sculpted. It's very nicely detailed. The paint apps is very clean. Very lovely. And of course, if you want, all I can say is one thing. Is that if you like this video so far, make sure that you leave a like and then subscribe. And hit the notification bell button so you don't miss out. Alright, size comparison. I know she got like 2 of pointing fingers, but I'm just going to show 1 because it's pointless to just showcase 2. Oh yeah, right after I did the articulation. I mean, she got a ball joint on the head, which is just a double ball joint, which you can look up, down, side to side. 360-degree rotation, outward movement. She has a bicep swivel, a double jointed elbows, nice. And of course, a hinge joint, up and down, which you can go side to side. And of course, a swivel. She got a ball joint on the torso, which you can go with swivel. And a swivel at the lower torso, with a nicely sculpted belly button, and it's very tight, nice and tight. Her legs are pretty much the same shape as the other Essex figures, which she can shift down for more outward movement and backwards movement, but of course the ass cheeks are in the way, which is the reason why you need to shift down. And of course, because of that, you get a... Hold on. Fuck. The ass is in the way. Anyway, beautiful spread. Oops. She has a 5 rotation, or 5 swivel, double jointed knees, and of course up, down, swivel, and of course a pivot. Very wonderful pivot. So yeah, despite being 11 centimeters, oh, she got Anakin. Actually, is it Luke Skywalker? I don't know. But all I can say is, now for a size comparison. Here we have this 4-inch figure next to the other figures in my collection, such as the Milk Tea Girl from Snowshell, her LADoTOYS companion, the 4-party knockoff of Flame Torso Z, and of course, one of the twins from Atomic Heart, and of course, Hornet. Which, by the way, still think is one of the best games of the year, next to, well, Expedition 33, which won like goddamn 12 rewards. Goddamn. I mean, they just did deserve it. So yeah, pretty much it. That's all I have to say about this figure. I mean, what else do I expect? It's just a very nice pocket-sized figure that for 25 bucks, I think it's pretty much worth it. Though, do consider this. Considering its pocket size, do not be hand-fisted with this figure and go completely rough. It's still solid, but you still need to be very careful with the overall experience. Because if you go too rough with this figure, it will have the chance to be broken. You will break this figure, because unlike like Marvel Legends when they have like soft plastic and all this sort of stuff, which does feel rubbly and kind of icky sometimes, it is meant for 40-year-olds to play with it. However, with something like this, which is for like over 16 years old, you will need to be careful. You can be creative with this little girl, and honestly, the amount of play factor of this one is very nice. Though you still need to be careful with the ball joints and the pegs if you want to swap with these pieces. My recommendation: either heat the figure with hot water with a hairdryer, or put it on hot water, and you'll be good to go. Or if you cannot do any of those, just be careful to remove them. Alright? Because if you break it, that's on you. Or just contact for Gundam for replacement parts if, well, some of those things happened, or if it already broke for some reason, which I don't have heard any reports of it. But other than that, that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you all so much for this unboxing / review, because how many are gonna watch this video? And only time will tell what I'm about to do next, because I have a lot of plans for this week or this month, because goddamn, I have a lot of packaging to open. And by that, I have Christmas presents. You have no idea how much I pretty much bought for myself, and some for my family too, but mostly for me. Anyway, this was CyberKnight-Miky, and all I can say is thank you all so much for watching, and as always, only time will tell what I'm about to do next. Until then, I'll see you all next time, and stay tuned if I'm gonna do more streams on Hollow Knight Silksong, because I'm still gonna stream on that game just to play the Steel Soul mode, because goddamn, I need to get good.